Hey guys, Cash here, and welcome back to another mindful moment. This is a show where we talk about all things mindfulness, all things motivation, so that you are encouraged to get to your next level of greatness. If you are ready to take charge of your life, if you're ready to be the driver, take a step forward from the back seat to the front seat, stick around because this episode was just for you. Hey guys, all right, so today we are talking about taking charge of your life because you only have one life to live. So we've been having this theme of taking charge, of being present, of taking advantage of the present moment because you only have the one life to live. And taking charge is the sum of all that we've been doing. We talked about believing in yourself. We talked about changing your perspective. We talked about being present and planning your day and being intentional about not going through the motions and feeling and arriving to the moment. Last week, we talked a little bit about what you want and your purpose and knowing what you want. Today, we're talking about taking charge. So taking charge because your goals matter. Your happiness matters, period. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to feel fulfilled. You deserve to feel like you're here for a purpose, and that's why you take charge. You take charge because you deserve to experience the things that your brain has dreamt for you to experience. The goals that you wrote down last week, you deserve to achieve those goals. You deserve to have that under your belt. And if you've been sticking with me for the past few weeks, now is your moment to take charge. Now is your moment to do the things, to put the plan in place that is going to make your dreams come true. So you're basically going to be your own fairy godmother here, or fairy godfather, depending if you're a guy listening. But this is the step-by-step plan that you can do to take charge, to take action, and to, again, be the driver, be back in the front seat of your own life. First thing is to come up with a plan. Again, last week we talked about purpose and we talked about knowing what you want and doing what you want. So now from that, hopefully you have a better idea of what exactly it is. Maybe it's a health goal. Maybe it's a financial goal. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to have kids. Maybe you want to take care of your parents. Who knows? You do. So whatever it is that your goals are, write a plan for that. So break it up. You can break it up into 5 years. So 5 years from now, I want to be here. A year from now, I want to be here. 6 months from now, I want to be here. 3 months from now, I want to be here. Okay, so what am I going to do each week for the next 6 weeks? Okay, what is going to be my focus for the next 3 weeks? All right, what am I going to do this week? What am I going to do today? So you start to take your big, large-scale goals. So you're thinking about it like a funnel. Your big, large-scale goals, you're starting with the broad level 5 to 1 year, and then you're bringing it all the way down to today. So you're whittling out your goals so that it's a small, manageable thing that you do today. If you want to buy a house in 5 years, you're not going to jump up in 5 years and be like, bam, I'm ready to go. No, you're going to start today by doing things to improve your credit score. So maybe that's today, or by the end of the week, you make a payment on one of your credit cards, or maybe you save an extra $100 at the end of this week, or whatever it is. You're breaking it down into the smallest part of that really big goal. What can you do today? And that's the mindset that you should always have as you continue to move forward. After you come up with your plan, stick to the plan. So if you just finished out the 7-day morning mindset, yay, congratulations. Super proud of you for finishing out that challenge. I hope you're continuing to stick to that challenge even beyond the 7 days. But that is where most people fall off. Most people do not reach their goals, not because they don't have a plan for their goals, but because they don't stick to the plan that they have for their goals. Execution is key. It's priceless. If you don't execute your plan, you'll never achieve the plan. Third thing, get accountability. So this is kind of like a follow-up to number 2, but it's so important that it's number 3. Get accountability. So get a community, get a team, get a tribe that's going to support you and push you and help you to remember why you started this whole take charge business in the first place. Fourth thing, measure your progress, because if you don't know where you came from, you'll never know where you're going. So you need to know where you started. Like, hey, if you're, again, sticking with that goal of buying a house, maybe you started off and your credit score was at a 650, and then it slowly rose to 675, and then from 675 to 7. So you're slowly looking at, this is where I'm coming from. And maybe you measure your progress on a weekly basis. That's what I recommend, is on a week to week. For me, the week is kind of like a fresh slate. It's like I'm starting new. So I look at, what did I do last week? Did I achieve my goals last week? How am I gonna move forward? Whatever you're doing, make sure that you have something in place to measure your progress. Because a lot of times when we're not measuring our progress, we have an unrealistic idea of how far we've come. And a lot of times, especially as women, we tend to feel like we've not gone as far as we wanted to, when we've actually gone above and beyond what was expected of us. So have something in place where you can measure your progress so you can see just how far you've come. The fifth thing, celebrate your success. Woo! Have a party because you deserve it. So when you measure your progress, celebrate that progress. Even if you've only achieved one step forward, even if you've only lifted your foot off the ground, that is still progress. And if you're moving forward, that should be celebrated, because again, mentally, that's going to reaffirm why you're doing it. A couple episodes ago, we talked about going through the motions. When you celebrate yourself, it helps to take you out of that, just the humdrum of the day in, day out. Woo, I'm celebrating what I did on this day in and day out and the progress that I've made. I can't stress how important it is to celebrate your successes when you've achieved something great, because then you're reminded of how far you've come and you can experience that greater sense of overall fulfillment. All right, so today we talked about taking charge, because your life matters, your happiness is important, and you deserve to experience the greatness that you see for yourself. You deserve to live the life of your dreams. You deserve to achieve all that's in your heart to achieve. So I shared a few tips on how you can put that into place. So 1, come up with a plan. Take your goals down from 5 to 1 years to the very day. What can you do today to bring you closer to 5 years from now? 2, stick to your plan. Do not deviate from your plan even when it feels like you failed. Stick to your plan. This is where most people fall off. 3, get accountability, get a tribe, get a friend, get a coach, get a group of people who support you, your community, to uplift you when you fall off, to remind you, hey, it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. We're going to get back up and go even harder. 4, measure your progress. You cannot know where you're going if you don't know where you've come from. So measure your progress. See how far you've come, so that way you can set realistic and achievable goals to continue moving forward. And lastly, celebrate your success. Woo! Because again, you deserve it. Give yourself something to look forward to of, hey, I'm pretty awesome, and it's okay to celebrate that from time to time. Now, if you are ready to take charge, if you're serious about getting to the next level, if you're serious about moving forward, I am so excited to announce that I am bringing back Fuel Fire Fun, and that is my 6-week Mindset Motivation Challenge program. So basically, it's going to be 6 weeks with me and my community. You're going to have a tribe to support you. We're going to be doing yoga together for 6 weeks. You'll have access to all of my yoga classes on demand, and you'll even have an option to flow with me live once a week. You will have nutrition, so you'll have foods to fuel your brain, foods to fuel your body, so that way you can show up presently as the best version of yourself. And you're gonna get motivation and support from a community. So I'm going to be coming at you live every week for the 6 weeks to help you stay on track, to help to hold you accountable. And it'll be like an open forum where you can communicate with other challengers in the community so you can experience that extra support. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, if you are ready to take charge, if you're ready to step forward, and if you're serious, click the link below, because Fuel Fire Fun is waiting for you. Now, this program does close very soon, and it does have a start and an end date. It's gonna take us up all the way to Thanksgiving. So this is the perfect reset, get your mind right before the holidays come around, so you can again be the best version of yourself. I hope you decide to join us. I would love to see you in there. Click the link below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great week.